can you ask for a better view than this? I mean, come on. What better view, you know, besides, you know, being in like Alaska or, you know, parts of Australia or Austria, like the Bavarian. There's a Bavarian guy, Bavarian Rider, I think is his name. But man, the views in his videos is insane. But I mean, around here, you can't get much better than, you know, these mountain ranges. It's real bright green. I don't know if the camera really does justice to how green it is and how nice it looks, but yeah, can't really beat that. Had some family live down that road. I believe his name was Hardy. I think it was Uncle Hardy. But every time my mom would tell us, hey, we're going to go to Hardy's, she'd always trick us and we thought we were going to go to Hardy's, or you on the West Coast know as Carl's Jr. But we'd be like, sweet, let's go get some burgers. Or, you know, fried chicken, because I used to have fried chicken there. But, yeah, she'd trick us. We'd end up going to Uncle Hardy's. Which was cool and all, because, I mean, he had big fields we played in. Pinecone Wars, and Gumball Wars. Get those little gumball trees, and, you know, little balls that have spikes on them. That sweet gum, or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, I used to throw those at each other. Me and my brother would. It's a really fun mountain to go over as long as there's not any road work. I'm really not even sure what this mountain's called. I know it's I guess Johns Mountain. It goes from Whitfield County to Walker County, I guess that is. I'm not sure. All I know is it's a pretty fun little mountain. Got a perfect view. Look at that view. Look at that view. It's real nice. Perfect little curves to MotoGP if that's, you know, what kind of bike you ride. But me, I'm on a cruiser, so obviously I can't put a knee down. My floorboard's gonna scrape here any second. Right about there. My floorboard and my Guardian bell, whenever I lean right, they take a beating. My Guardian bell is just, it's beat to hell. Then on the left, when I lean on the left, the floorboard scrapes occasionally, but it's not, I don't know, it doesn't stick out as far as the right one for some reason. But I would get rid of floorboards and just get pegs, but floorboards are so convenient for longer trips. I have my highway pegs too, so pop my foot up there and sit back and relax. But really, that mountain there, that's not that big of a mountain. It's just, you know, a little 4-minute ride. Goats. But for this vlog, I really don't have much of a topic. I'm just gonna kind of ramble on and let you guys enjoy this view through this wooded area. Stop and get some gas here in a minute. Woo, bugs. These bugs in the south, even wearing a full face helmet, will knock you on your ass. I mean, these things will pound you. Gigantic beetles and dragonflies. Man, it's nuts. The horseflies around here, especially in these areas, are huge. We'll find somewhere to go. I gotta check my phone, make sure nobody's texting me or calling me. Oh, microphone's touching my nose again. I really need to find a better way to set this up. I know where I can set it, but I need to pull the cheek pad off to put it over to the side. I had it in front of my mouth and you could hear my breath, and whenever I would say S's, it would whistle like Herbert the Pervert in Family Guy. So that wasn't too good. And then right where it's at right now, I think it sounds alright, but man, it annoys my nose. My nose is just, it's like tickling right on the tip of my nose. This Mustang seat though, I love this thing. It's a Mustang Wide Vintage. Can't really see it right now, but I'm sitting on it obviously. But this thing is amazing. The stock seat on this bike, I'd ride for 30 minutes and have to stop. and, you know, stretch my legs and get some feeling back in my butt cheeks. But this seat here, I can ride for 3 or 4 hours at a time, and it's fine. I just wish I had a cruise control on here because my right hand gets insanely numb as I'm riding. There's no shock absorption in these grips at all. And for the bandana, had a guy ask me about the bandana too. The bandana is for when my hands get sweaty. It's really hot. Like right now it's not too bad. We're in the mountain areas and we're kind of shady, so it feels pretty good. But as I'm riding, my hands get real sweaty, especially on these grips. They're Biltwell grips. And they're not very, I don't know, they're not, I don't think they really make moisture wickening handlebars, but they don't really breathe very easily. It doesn't get any air under your hands. So my hands tend to sweat a lot. So that's what that's for, is, I can wipe my hand off on it. So, woo, turn my fingers off. So yeah, plus, I like the way it looks. It looks pretty decent. Style points. We have tar snakes like crazy up here, or down here. But if you're not familiar with what tar snakes are, it's these little black lines in the road for whenever the concrete starts to, or the asphalt starts to crack, they fill it in with this tar instead of replacing the road. Because replacing the road just makes too much sense. Instead, they'd rather tar snake the hell out of the road and make it really slippery for motorcycles in the summertime. This road's not as bad. I mean, they are here, but I mean, there's some roads around here that it's just, the whole road is basically a tar snake. And when it gets really hot and that tar gets soft, yeah, you better be very careful, because you will lose the rear end rather quickly. But right through here it's not as bad. I mean, these tar snakes aren't as thick either. They're half of them have kind of melted away, so it's basically just a crack in the road now. Any of you that are watching this that don't ride, start riding. It's probably one of the best feelings you can have. I mean, it's insane. It's just relaxing, it's peaceful. I mean, even, I'll ride by myself a lot, with no microphone, no camera, no nothing, just kind of go out and ride. It helps to have the camera, in case something happens. You want to get something on video. But, yeah, it's awesome. I mean, just go out and just enjoy yourself. Get a couple friends together and go out and ride. Sometimes, I don't really like riding by myself. I mean, I like to have some company here and there, but other times, I love it. It's much, you can go where you want to go, don't have to worry about losing anybody or getting lost, somebody leaving you and getting ahead of you and you don't know where you're going. But, yeah, when you're by yourself, I mean, you just do whatever you want to do. You can stop and turn and look at something if you want to and don't have to worry about letting everybody know you're turning. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here for the day. And I will see you guys later. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. And, yeah, later.